Welcome to Contemplative Living, where we view contemplations for the week to have a better understanding of our spiritual paths. This is Contemplative Living with Dave Bennett.
Hello, here we are again for another Contemplative Living, where we talk about concepts to bring contemplative living into everyday life. You know, I saw this on the web, and I thought it was really appropriate for today. Consciousness has no religion, has no belief or ideology, no gender, no sexuality, no race, no age, and no nationality. You are consciousness. And that's what we're going to talk about, is our consciousness and connecting to our higher level of consciousness. All right, so let's get started. It is divine to listen, speak, and act from our open accepting awareness. From our open, accepting awareness. Let's think about that. If we connect to our higher consciousness, you're just talking about consciousness. If we connect to our higher consciousness, we find an awareness that is open and accepting. And wouldn't it be wonderful if we could live from a place of being open and accepting, to where we can work and live our lives in a much more clear, receptive way. So let's listen. Let's listen and act from our own awareness. Feel sometimes, there, now everything caught up. Everything I clicked just came up all at once. So we will try to take this one at a time. Oh boy. Okay, so we'll take that on. Or no, we'll take this on. Good morning, Mary Beth. All right, so we're having a little slow start, but here we go. This present moment consciousness has clarity, receptivity, and love within it. Now, we were just talking about how an open awareness is something that we should, strive toward, to be aware. Well, this present moment consciousness, the consciousness that resides within each moment, has a sense of clarity and is receptive. And within it is always love. There's love consciousness in every moment. But we don't connect to it. We don't bring it into our being and allow it to uplift us and to carry us into our days. So that can be quite a challenge. Our true self naturally feels and understands another person from a deep level of awareness. So we're talking about this awareness and our higher consciousness. And our true self is connected to our higher consciousness. And our true self naturally feels and understands the environment around us, especially when we connect to another person. And when we connect to another person at that deeper level of awareness, it's magical. It's absolutely stunning to be connected to someone on that level. It's something that we all want to strive toward. Should be hiding these, shouldn't I? Our drive to know and experience what is unknown is the fundamental force of our conscious awakening. Curiosity isn't just for the youth. Curiosity is a part of our being that many times we don't allow We don't allow it to come forward, to be totally present. But when we want to experience what is unknown, if we're looking in a state of wonder at our life and we become the explorers of our life. Good morning, Patricia. Glad you could join us. And that's what we want, is we want to be explorers in our life, because with that, we tend to gravitate to our own higher conscious awakening. So let's explore our life. Let's be involved in our life. I'm not saying that we shouldn't have a bit of skepticism, so that, skepticism is not bad, it's not evil. What it is you're seeking the truth. If you're a true skeptic, you're seeking the truth, but you're not prejudging it. And that's what we need to do, is we need to live in a state of wonder where our drive to know and experience what is unknown becomes a force toward our conscious awakening. That's a state of being that we really, really want to strive for. There are many words for unbounded awareness. It means being the expansiveness of our essential nature. Our true nature, our essential nature, that's who we are at our higher level. When we rise above from the circumstances, we tap into our essential nature. And that's where there's an expansiveness of awareness, and it's unbounded. It's a place that we want to live, because from there, we become that explorer. We become that essence of who we truly are. And that's really what we want. That's why, we're always trying to move ahead. But why not move ahead with a higher level of awareness, and to tap into that higher consciousness that shows who we really are? Because we are conscious and becoming aware of our true nature. We are. The more and more I speak about this, the more and more I find people that are on that path. Many times our paths run in parallel with many other people, and we don't even realize it, because we don't bother to look right or left to see who's walking along beside us. But when we are conscious and aware of our true nature, we can tap into the pure consciousness. And that's where we find wholeness. That's where we find who we truly, truly are, is when we can be a part of that, be a part of our true nature, our higher self. Things are just really whacking up today on this. But anyway, it's fun. But what we really, really, really want to do is to fill our own cups. So when we send messages of love and support by engaging in activities that make us feel truly alive, then we're elevating our energy. We're elevating our self so that we can connect to our true nature, so that we can be everything that we want to be. And so I invite you to send some messages to yourself, supporting messages, Put on some music that inspires you. Have a warm cup of coffee or tea that just makes you feel warm inside. Do things for yourself so that you can fill your cup. If our cups are not full, how can we be of service? How can we be our better self? We need to spend time. We need to re-energize ourselves. We need to bring that our energy level up to that higher level. When we're not at a higher level of energy, it's incredibly hard to connect to our higher awareness and into that higher, unlimited, unbounded consciousness. So we have to spend some time nurturing ourselves and bringing ourselves to a higher level. Just bring that energy up by sending love to yourself. And I think you're going to find that when you do that, you're going to be able to feel that expansive awareness that is your higher consciousness. So I hope this week that you spend a little bit of time nurturing yourself and raising your level of energy so that you can tap into your true nature. Thank you. Namaste.